What's going on, guys? Caution Crazy here, bringing you another video finally after about, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. I've been releasing trailers, but that also has been about 5 days since I released the trailer for Rebirth of Souls. So, yeah, today it's going to be a different kind of video. And, well, let's just get into it. So, I was perusing Reddit in the Rebirth of Souls Reddit. So somebody posted, I'm not going to put them on blast or anything, but basically they were harping on Bandai Namco for not releasing enough leaks or trailers, or he was complaining about characters. There's not enough characters with gameplay. That was one thing, okay? So my argument to that is, why do you want to see everything? I guess my argument for the whole video, or for the whole post, but why do you want to see everything the game has to offer before the game comes out? The last game came out in, 2012? Give me 1 second. I'm just going to pull up the facts, and I'll show you on the screen. Well, I guess that's a fun bit of information. So, Bleach Soul Resurrection came out June 23rd, 2011. That's my birthday. Not 2011, but yeah, June 23rd is my birthday. Shout out all the cancer babies, but not all of the babies with cancer. Shout them out, let's help them, but, you know what I mean. And then Bleach Soul Resurrection, so that was Bleach Soul Ignition, technically, right? That's Bleach Soul Ignition came out on June 23rd, 2011. And then the North American version, the English version, was called Bleach Soul Resurrection, and that came out August 2nd of 2011. This game came out basically a year before, I don't know the exact date, I could pull that up again too, but roughly a year before Bleach ended with the Fullbring arc, okay? We haven't had a Bleach game, a Bleach console game, an actual Bleach console game, not Brave Souls coming to PS4, PS5, and Xbox, for 13 years, okay? 13 years. It comes out in, the end of this month. So we're coming up on Rebirth of Souls on the 21st. It was initially released on June 23rd, so it's 3 months. So just 3 months shy of 14 years. I think we can wait a little bit longer. I don't think it's going to kill anybody to wait slightly longer to be able to experience the game. The thing is they don't want to release everything. They don't. Why? If you're giving somebody a free sample, are you going to give them free samples of everything on the menu? Or are you going to pick the best parts of your menu to give out as free samples? You might have a bit of, chicken with some sauce. Well, that's the character trailers. And then you might have a dessert that you want to try, a piece of cake. Those are the opening movies. And then you might have maybe some kind of breakfast offering that you do. Well, you know what that is? Those are the special trailers. So you give a little bit of each. And I'll be honest, we're eating very good. We literally have another trailer coming out tomorrow. They've only missed a trailer for 1 week, and that was more because they had a double trailer that happened later in the week, and then there was other issues too. There was a leak that happened, I think there was 2 leaks that happened, right? They had the leak for Ukiura, and then they ended up releasing the special trailer, and then we didn't get a character trailer that following week, and then Noitora got leaked. They didn't, release the trailer early or anything. They kept on with that schedule. They still announced him, so it did feel like we didn't get anything that week, but had you not been perusing for leaks, that would have been news to you. It would have been a brand new thing that you would have never seen before. So it just doesn't really make sense to complain about not enough trailers when they're doing a much better job than they have done for almost any other game. When's the last time that you saw Naruto Storm games getting constant character trailer releases every week and special trailers that happen at least once a month? We've gotten something special each month since we started getting gameplay trailers. There has been something, whether it's been gameplay from Ichigo's voice actor, or special trailers, system overview trailers, gameplay trailers, updates to the website. This guy's complaining that Bandai is doing nothing and they're moving at a glacier pace. But from what I see, they're moving at an Ichigo Bankai pace. They are fast with this. They're releasing a smorgasbord of content. I mean, it's a lot. And then he's like, oh, they want us to pre-order, but we've yet to see 80% of the gameplay. Again, why do you want to see everything that's in the game? We have character overview trailers to give you an idea of how that character is going. I never watched any of the trailers and I was like, man, I just can't get a sense of how the character is going to play. I at least have an idea, and then my thought process is get into the game, use those characters, jump into training, jump into practice, jump into missions, jump into the story. You're going to learn how all of these characters play if you play the story. I don't really know what to tell you. I mean, how are you going to sit here and complain and say that there's not enough content being released, being announced, being showcased, when literally there is? There is a proven track record, a whole YouTube channel, 2 YouTube channels. You got the Bandai Namco Japan and Bandai Namco America. Bandai Namco America has been dropping the ball. I will give him that. But if you're only looking at Bandai Namco America, you're only looking at America, then that's on you, buddy. The Japanese has been on top of it. Then, not to mention Twitter. On characters that have been announced on their birthdays, we have gotten story trailers. What? But they're moving at a snail's pace. They're moving at a turtle walking through molasses with 20 tons of bricks on its back. That's how slow Bandai Namco is moving. Right. I'm sorry, when I just call it, he said, I want to see Uryu, Chad, Shunsui, Squid Games. Also, sure, I guess you're showing your age right now. Nell, Grimmjow, Rushdown, whatever the hell Rushdown's supposed to be, Aizen's transformations, Full Hollow Ichigo. How are you going to say that we haven't seen anything? We literally saw Uryu, Chad, Shunsui, Nell, Grimmjow, Aizen, and Full Hollow Ichigo. Literally everybody you named. This guy has got to be a troll. Everything he listed, we have gotten trailers for. Now, granted, sure, they're not in any of the matches that we saw. It's been like the same 6 characters. I think it's Ichigo, Gin, Toshiro, Rukia, Ukiura, and then I think there's one more. I don't remember off the top of my head, but again, free sample. They're not going to show off the full character roster and allow people that are demoing the game to have free reign and pick up whatever character that they want. That's the point of releasing a game. That's the point of building hype. If you just give them everything from day one, what is there left to be hyped about? They know what they're doing. They're building hype every week. Everybody's tuning into these trailers every Monday. And then you open up YouTube and are blessed with a surprise video like we were on Thursday or Friday, where we had no idea that we were going to get, I think it was Wednesday actually. We had no idea we were going to get an opening movie too. Opening movie. I assumed with the opening movie trailer that released before, that was the opening movie. Now we get an opening movie too? I wonder when that's going to play in the game. Are they going to cycle through different openings when you launch the game? Or if you go back to the title screen? More questions, and questions are good. It gets people talking. I'm not going to make this a super long video, but just got to point out that Bleach fans can be very impatient. Broski, guy. We have waited almost 14 years. Almost 14 years. I think it won't kill anybody to wait 19 more days. 19 more days. That is 2 weeks and 5 days from now. And tomorrow, we're going to get another character trailer. More speculation. Who's it going to be? Who's left? Well, I don't think it's going to be Ishin or any of the Espada. Because we got that special opening movie too, and it showcased Ishin and all the Espada, that is almost confirmation enough that they'll at least be in the game. Now, while, some of them might not be playable because of mechanics or just, lack of exposure in the story, like Zomari. Okay, Zomari has a very weird ability, that Amor ability. How are they going to, maybe they'll just make it so, you are, paralyzed, you can't attack for a certain period of time if his attack lands. Not that I don't want Zomari to be in the game, but And I mean, he clearly is, but he could be there as a boss, just like Fishbone D, just like Grand Fisher. There's going to be boss characters that are not playable that probably, if you're playing on PC, modders will be able to take those characters and make them playable. They might be wonky, they might not play very well, but I'm sure modders will get to it. And you could say, oh, well, it shouldn't be for modders to have to fix the game to add character. It's because these are very specific types of characters that they don't want in the game because they're trying to make sure everything is somewhat balanced. And it's also, this game, you gotta recognize that they want it to be a spectacle game. I mean, look at the Now or Never, look at the Strike Back, listen to the announcer. I'm going to be turning the announcer off, and any of those strike backs, Now or Never things, if I can, all of that I will remove because I prefer to have a blank game, just a fighting game, if I'm going to play a fighting game. But it's clear that they want this to be a spectacle, that they want this to be an esport style game. Maybe not on the level of esports, but something that's somewhat competitive. I know that we haven't gotten anything concrete backing that up, saying that, yeah, I mean, especially with no tournament mode announced, there could be a ranked mode. And that's probably just as good. And it just does not make sense. I really can't wrap my head around this post. I don't understand how you can sit here and say that there's no trailers or there's no content being released. And his last thing is to beg leakers to do the work of the Lord and flood us with goodies. Sir, who do you think leakers are? Do you think that they're just some magical people that go in and hack into the system and just clearly if we haven't had any leakers up until now, or it's been very few and far and in between, we're not going to have very many more. Again, there's only 19 days left until the game comes out. I can't imagine that leakers are going to be able to get that much information. And the only thing that I can possibly see is that they ruin stuff early by announcing or releasing a trailer that was slated to be released in a day or two. Because it seems like that's pretty much all it is. They get a trailer a couple days early, maybe they're in Japan or it's a pre-screening or something, and they upload that. Other than that, it's not like GTA 6 where that gameplay trailer got released. It's the leaks for this are going to be completely different. It's a different animal. 15 minutes, 16 minutes, I'm not going to continue anymore. I just wanted to talk about this real quick. That's really all I got for you. Later.